Yes.
We begin with breaking news here at 5 o'clock. A police pursuit is underway in Sherman Oaks.
And as you can see, the suspect is weaving through traffic on a motorcycle. Let's go up to Stu Mundell in Sky 2.
And other officers.
He's got it. Yeah,
And
there he goes.
There he goes, right here.
Yep. Looks like he's basically running into his house. You can see somebody else over there basically grabbing the bike for the guy. Basically just went into the home. I want to keep an eye on this guy with the motorcycle as he kind of puts it away. Again though, dropped the bike, ran underneath these trees into that home. Again, officers from LAPD CHP not quite here yet.
Well, you know what's interesting is apparently not, because most of the people, if you noticed how slowly they were walking, those pedestrians trying to walk across the street, I mean, they couldn't see. Now, what is this about?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I have no idea if these people know this guy or are related to him. Yeah, basically, this guy just came and grabbed the helmet and is walking off. And,
but you know what,
they're
Stu?
basically doing.
Don't want to interrupt you, but Steve, that might be him. Didn't he have on a black and white checkered shirt and some white gym shoes? He looks like he took off the coat, Stu.
I think this is the other guy. I think this is the guy that basically put the motorcycle away after he dropped it.
Now, there was a gentleman walking out with a young person. The young person was holding something to his face, and this guy had a black and white checked shirt on and some white gym shoes, and it looked like it could have been the guy on the bike. He just took off the overcoat.
All right. Yeah, it could be. It could definitely be.
That's your reward, Stu, for helping move the motorcycle into the garage.
That's the helper.
Yeah, that's the helper right there. That other guy basically just walked off. I'm getting some direction.
Go ahead, and look around for him. That may have been the guy.
With the young person.
Exactly, who did have something up to their face.
Yes.
That's him, isn't it?
Looks like it. Black and white shirt, white shoes.
Yeah. Dark pants.
Hang on just 1 second here. I'm having a little difficulty holding this shot because we were set up for the other thing, but we'll definitely try to keep an eye on this guy right here. Again, hang on just 1 second. All right.
Yeah, that's no problem. We can still see him. You're keeping him in. You're doing a good job.
Yeah. It looks like he's going to be going behind a building here. It looks like we're working our way out towards a mall. Going to keep an eye on him, like you said. This could very well be him. Just walking along here, nothing to see here. I had nothing to do with that, is probably what he's saying to himself, but we might know different out here. I'm wondering if somebody is going to be able to notify the LAPD CHP about this as we're working our way. I don't want to lose him behind this tree. I'm working with my pilot. Again, there he is. That's him, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
And it is, maybe he's just out for his afternoon walk, but very unusual behavior as this thing came to an end and he just happened to be walking away. So we're going to keep an eye on this guy out here, and as soon as we are able to give you a cross street, which we might be able to do here very shortly, we will. But definitely, you kind of have to wonder, that younger woman just kind of disappeared. This guy is here all by himself, just walking along now.
Well, even if we, as we will shortly, play back the video of him walking back out of that home or wherever he was, there was this person here with a young person.
Whittier and DeLamo.
With something up to their face.
Lama and Whittier.
And it certainly looks like.
I'm just working with my pilot, who's actually talking
with the shirt on. If anybody else, if they can
hear
hear us, Paul and Steve, with the black and white gingham shirt, the white gym shoes. It's interesting that person emerged from that home, right, with this check shirt on and these white shoes.
I thought he was going to surrender.
Yep. And he's walking on Whittier. And he passed Alama right there. And looks like he's going to start walking down, kind of staying off the major now. So.
And Stu, what were you saying about working with the pilot to?
Whittier. Yeah, I actually was working with Dan, my pilot, this afternoon, and he's passing along this information to other other helicopters, officers out here to give him the location. Looks like he's he's not walking into the auto zone, but he's on Whittier. Definitely walked into the auto zone on Whittier. That's basically where he went to. Just walked into there. I'll get you that cross street right here in a second, but definitely we're at the corner of Whittier and Indiana. There's a officer right there. Whittier and Indiana walked into the. There we go. They're working their way over there right now. So. Well, Pat and Ball, we're going to find out very shortly if this guy was involved in this pursuit. Yeah. If this was, it was a very clever play and an excellent try. I got to give you that. This probably is one of the endings that has given me more thought, you know, than just dumping and running. We're going to keep an eye on the back of the store as well. Maybe do an orbit here. To keep an eye on the front and the rear, but you can see officers swarming this auto zone right now as they're looking for that suspect.
He must watch a lot of crime procedurals. Maybe he figured that one out, because that was a what do you call that, Steve? Is that a bait and switch? I don't know, but he apparently took off that overcoat very quickly and walked out with someone else. It almost, to me, looked like he was trying to appear that he was giving aid to that young person, but was able to walk away. But now he's surrounded. They seem to be have him in custody.
Yeah. Leave it to CBS 2 legal analyst Steve Meister, to astute person and a critical observer of people, to figure out that was him walking away. Steve, thank you very much.
Don't tell him my name.
Well, he might ask you to represent him anyway.
That you can know my name for. Then you can know my name. It's not where I live.
Well, Hollenbeck LAPD definitely talking to this gentleman right now. They're going to take him into custody and definitely have some questions for him, that's for sure. But it's most bizarre ending to a pursuit that I've seen in a long time, that's for sure.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Stu. We want to thank you very much, and we'll get an update from you a little bit later on in the newscast as we move on here to other big news.